This episode will cover a significant partnership that was recently signed and the XRP levels at which we must maintain the price prediction of 7,576 cents, which held, as we anticipated, and I will explain why. In addition to tweeting and emailing Circle about Ripple and moving USDC to the XRP ledger, Panos also published a journal article recently from an American university on Ripple and their cross-border payment practices. Now, without further ado, everyone, you won't believe the story I told you last night when we went to play. It was the first place in our kickball match. Competing for first place in the season's last game. Let's be honest now. It doesn't really matter who comes in first or second, right? That is unimportant. You two are not going to play together. Unless you both advance to the finals once more, when we arrive, the squad gets going. Grumbling over the addition of 2 additional members. We had 2 people on the roster. Covering 1 man and 1 woman, they recently tied the knot and are currently in Thailand, but it's not a huge deal, so who cares? Is this kickball in the WAC league, correct? They claim we're not wanted to play by the team. Since first place matters, they want to accept a forfeit to win. That much to them, all right, no issues. We're on the field, so don't waste any time. Let's simply scrimmage. Regardless, we're all present. They approach to bat first. They gain the bases when they begin to kick. Loaded with no outs, only to score 1. That's the only run in the inning. We stand up to kick off. How do they go about things? They leave. The field they will no longer play on. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in a joke. Discussing how some people act like adults who just show up, kick, and leave. The field, you are aware of their actions. Took other items, they didn't even go home. Instead, they went to a different field to practice alone. Though to be honest, I'm still in disbelief and amazement. Considering that we will be playing him in the finals, he will easily defeat them. Take my word for it. People, finals, in my opinion, will last 2 to 3 weeks. I'll provide you with sufficient updates on it. Now, let's examine the markets. Let's be honest, you are dying for them now that we're awake. All things considered, there is a lot of red, ranging from 8% to 30%. Crypto is what are we examining right now. Bitcoin 67.39 coming in, Ethereum is down 75%. Around 3,600, both USDT and USDC are down 75%, with XRP coming in at 99 cents. Even if it's in the green, the total cryptocurrency market capitalization is down 9.53% to 61.25 trillion. What direction should we go next? As we'll see in a moment, there are a few critical and support levels that we need to maintain. However, did you? Check out the news from yesterday. We simply keep expanding and collaborating. We're going to be the biggest NFT initiative in the NFT area, with themes akin to the Bored Yacht Club. Pudgy penguins are cool cats. About a month ago, my companion and I met up with the TCG team in Vegas. I've been docked since January, but the videos are starting to surface, so you will get to see who this person is if you haven't already. I recorded some incredible stuff, yeah, incredible footage. You'll find out who the dude is very shortly. Has Ripple Van Winkle in its rear. Now let's go on. Lions discovered the YouTube character Ripple Van Winkle and conveyed his excitement about the partnership. The American Institute of Physics has published an article praising Ripple's work in the cross-border payment market, which uses XRP. Here you go Conan's anger via a tweet about it. The influence of blockchain technology development on the industry in the context of entrepreneurial marketing and management perspectives globally for cross-border cryptocurrency transactions, or XRP, is discussed by Ripple in an essay published in the American Institute of Physics. When was this article published? 2 months ago. January 2024, people. It's cooking, brewing, and not really moving just yet. But last night, I tweeted that if you're not watching or attending Keith's Thursday live streams on YouTube, you should do so. You can even ask him for a chart, and he'll be so gracious as to pull one up for you. Just let him know that you sent him one over. He breaks down the market so beautifully that it's straightforward for us. For none of folks to truly see and grasp the image and perspective of what is happening here, this is a 38-minute section of it. Mark begins talking about XRP, and I asked him a few weeks ago, Key, because everyone's calling for 90 cents. Go, where is XRP really going to go? Was 90 cents really the target? He replied, no, you're looking at about 75 to 76 XRP. You can see what happened in the red box. We touched it, tested it, and failed to break it, so what is going down? Well, XRP is going down. What are we looking to hold at this 382 Fibonacci level, the 60C range? As he states, I'm going to play you a short clip of this we want to hold. If we can hold it, we may see a few dips below 60 cents, but if we can hold it, we have an opportunity to break through that 66-cent barrier and then hopefully get above that 76-cent mark. If it doesn't happen now, it won't be a huge concern, it will happen eventually. The question is, when will it happen, as everything is pointing toward that summer? Pay attention. I created a video for you guys on Twitter, as I'm no longer active there. I made these videos because, well, this thing is still stuck in the mud. We had a big green candle, and it was ready to rock. What happened was that it hit the box and bounced back, but I didn't tell you that was going to happen. How did I know? How was I able to know that? Because the chart said so. So that's the only way, Brad. Please stop talking about that garlic bread nonsense. We've already discussed it 5 times. I don't want to hear it again. The good news is that it looks like we're overtrending, so as long as it can hold 60 cents or higher, everything will be okay. It may temporarily drop below that, but that's okay too. I'm fine with it falling as long as it maintains a level. Now, this is a spitting image of 2016. Look at that. See that thing hit the trend line and bounce back at that yellow arrow. Hey everybody, look at the same thing you're getting rejected at the yellow arrow, almost identical. There are a lot of factors that go into this. We can't just throw spit on the wall and expect everything to stick. You're going to see a lot of that in the next year and a half. I anticipate your inquiry, therefore, why don't we simply append some fractals to this to bring it within the bounds of 589? That's not how it works. Fractals must respect support and resistance, and they must be scaled to fit you. 118 users here miss me because of your BS. This is a really basic lesson. You have to enter a bull market, ride it out, and realize your profits. If you can purchase anything right now, hurl it against the wall, and get back up in 6 or 8 months, that does not make you a smart investor. Crypto's going to win in the long run. 6 to 8 months from now, folks, it's going to win. Everything's going to go up because everything has a pairing, and Bitcoin goes up, it drags a lot of things up. Ethereum has pairings, it's going to drag everything up with it. That's how the market goes. But what we are looking to isolate out of this and from his valuable TA lessons is those tokens that are going to give us a 50x or a 100x. Because yeah, maybe you only make a 3 or 4x you make profit, that's great. You know stock market's not going to return that, but if we can identify certain cryptos out there that are going to outperform everything else and give us a 50 to 100x in this bull market, we are winning. This could be the very last bull market that we ever see. Think about that for a second. Institutional money is coming in. We got Bitcoin ETFs. You've seen how the market responded. Ethereum ETFs are going to come. Well, has come as well. You're going to see how the market's going to respond. It's going to shoot Ethereum up at some point. We get XRP ETFs. It's going to respond very well. We have yet to see the mass money from retail into the space. We have yet to see all of the institutional money. We still have the other ways of ETFs that are going to come from Bitcoin. You still have Morgan Stanley, who's going to win Che Capital into these markets. We are in a good place. We are getting close to that deadline where he's also going to start running, and then it's going to be too late to get in. Now is a golden opportunity that is truly golden. When I return later today, we'll talk about Bitcoin and the cooperation between Ripple and the digital currencies of central banks.